Hi, Ted Lasso fans. Welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori. This is Dr. S. We're going to talk about Ted Lasso Season 3, Episode 4. It's called Big Week, and it is a very big week. Hey, did you notice the style of directing in this episode? So I found out who directed it. It's Destiny Ecaragua. I'm sure I'm saying the Ecaragua.
The little point of view shots.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like when they were fighting, the team was fighting, and it was the point of view.
Yes.
Even in the beginning, when
giving me anxiety.
Oh, I know. It really immerses you, right? And then when Sassy leaves Ted's house, gets in the Uber, and then the next shot is Nate driving by, and then it goes to Jamie training with Roy, and then another one was when Ted was in the elevator and everybody's leaving, and then Nate's the last person in the corner. Like, I just feel like it was shot so well.
I didn't notice all of those. I did notice the one where they were fighting, like, on the field and stuff. And that was different, was really well done.
Yeah, that was really cool. So what do you think about Sassy calling Ted a mess? Do you agree that he's a mess? Because she's a mess, too.
She's a mess, too.
I like that she said that.
Yes, but she's aware. But she's a psychologist.
Yeah.
So she kind of understands this phenomenon. He was so adorable, though, because he doesn't know that he's a mess.
Oh, so cute.
But breakups are hard. Divorce is hard, so...
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked his vulnerability. Like, I've seen him be better about that in this episode.
Yes.
And he was like, hey, like, we have fun. Like, why don't we go on a date or whatever? And I love that also that she was so straightforward and she didn't, like, beat around the bush, right?
Yes.
I love women when they're just like, and men, they're just like, no.
And probably he's never been the type of guy that just has friend sex.
Yeah.
Just, easy. So he's like, oh, it has to be dating. We should date.
That's
true.
true.
He's probably learning. I mean, I just don't imagine.
Well, I don't know, because how long have they been married? Or how long were they married? I'm, like, trying to think. Was that, like...
I don't know.
Okay. Well, either way. Sassy is not into it, and I think that is wise.
Yeah.
I mean, take it from Sassy.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea, like, do you think that by the end of this series, Ted's going to end up with somebody?
Well, when Rebecca said Oklahoma, I got chilled. It just happened again. Because
I
was
that
like,
you said that.
Right?
That's where I went.
Yeah. Because I was like, huh.
I saw it in a look when she went in to ask if he was okay. And it was a look he gave her more than anything. We already know they're friendly and they're friends, and it's such a great friendship. But there was something, he looked at her differently. I saw it. And
I like that it's like not at all it's not on their radar at all, because they're friends. And what's the better foundation for a relationship than friendship with no sexual intentions at all? Like, sincerely.
You can attest to that.
I've lived it.
So, yeah, I feel something brewing there with them.
Yes, and she, like, Rebecca's been divorced, and she understands, so she can kind of help guide him through his hard time, and she's been doing it since, he first was going through it, like in the Christmas episode, when she came to check on him because she knows how hard the holidays are.
Yes. So sweet.
Yeah.
He also made strides, with Michelle at the end. When he said, hey, I didn't like that happened. Like, and she didn't say anything, which is like, brilliant.
It was really, I thought about that for a long time, because I loved how he said, I don't even know if it's okay for me to say it, but I'm just going to say it because he's saying something, like getting his feelings out, because he has said nothing about Nate, and he's keeping that in, and that is not healthy, as we know, and he has the panic attacks.
Yes.
So, and what a more, like, it's so safe to say it to somebody who you're already divorced from.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want to her. Who cares?
Yeah.
If that's how you feel, and maybe you would have kept it in because you don't think you have the right to feel that way. Who cares? Just say it.
Just say it.
And, like, making himself feel that vulnerability.
Yes.
Feels so good.
It was so great. And
also.
I know, right? They're so brilliant. But he says it, and I actually wonder if Jason Sudeikis drew on his real life experience, because, I mean, with Olivia Wilde kind of like leaving him for, doesn't matter for who.
Yeah.
But anyway, I wonder if and then, like, they even said, like, they're going to have to, like, share grandkids and all that stuff. Like, I wonder if he kind of, like
for life.
Method acting or something. Yeah, he kind of.
And Michelle was just, like, what was on her mind?
But I like that, because when they got off the phone, she kind of smiled. I think she's proud of him.
Yeah.
And I think it was loving. I think it's like, I'm not here, like, she's not going to argue with him because he just needed to get it off his chest. So I think that she's really proud.
And they love each other.
Yeah.
It was never about that they don't love each other.
Yeah.
And so, I think you're right. She is proud. She's like, good for you.
I know.
Yeah. And I'll just say it.
He's doing it. He's doing it. All right, let's talk about Nate. And first, let's go back to when he goes to the restaurant and he's still trying to, like, impress Jade, hostess Jade, who no matter how big of a deal the manager makes about him, is still not impressed, which I kind of love.
Yes.
That she didn't give him anything to work with, because he does not need that.
No, he does not need that.
No.
She's been giving me like a little bit of a Ursula vibe from Friends.
Oh!
Phoebe's sister, Ursula, in the Mad About You, like, cafe.
Oh,
Just kind of like aloof, like...
Kind of disconnected.
Yeah, like, you're telling me something, and am I supposed to know?
Yeah, I don't really care. Should really care, right?
I love it.
But I have a feeling maybe that they might end up together. I don't know. Like, I think that she's not going to feed his ego, and whether she's meaning to or not. I think she really is just like, okay, like, I'm going to serve you the same way.
Right, when the manager comes out and makes a big deal, and maybe Nate thinks, oh, now Jade is going to make a big deal, she's just like...
Nope. Kind of like her.
Yeah.
Kind of like her.
I do too.
Okay. Well, we find out that Nate ripped the believe sign in half. And
did we not know that?
I don't know. I thought we did. Yeah.
But the team didn't know.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yes.
And how heartbroken was Ted watching that video? It wasn't anger.
How can you... So many emotions while you're watching it, right? Because he's on the chair and you're like, oh, God. A rolling chair, Nate?
No.
Really?
No.
You're going to fall. Oh, he fell. And then he goes... and gets in again, the same chair. There are other chairs.
He's determined. He's gonna keep.
It's like funny and heartbreaking at the same time.
Well, it's heartbreaking the way Ted watched it is what I found heartbreaking. So I laughed like Beard, and I was pissed off like Beard and Roy, right? But just Ted watching him just with sadness. That was what was heartbreaking. He didn't give any of the negative feedback to it. He more just like sadness. But I like that the Diamond Dogs are back.
Yes.
We can discuss Roy.
I like how Roy went outside, but he could still hear.
But yeah, he kind of still like put his little 2 cents in. And Higgins is still just...
I love Higgins.
Unsung hero of the show. And then there's Zava. I just want to point out his recliner. His corner. He doesn't just have like one little... What are those called? Somebody help me. Whatever they are.
Locker?
Yeah. He doesn't have one. He has a corner. And he has a recliner. And we didn't see a lot of Zava this episode.
No, but his moments were good.
They always are. And Zorro is now Van Damme. Zorro. He's Van Damme. And he lets his kids name themselves. Yeah, okay. It's a little much. Yeah. But it has been so entertaining. All right. What did you think about Rupert when Nate wants to call him Rupert? He says, no, it's Mr. Mannon. He doesn't let him call him Rupert until
later, until he wins.
Until he proves himself. It's so unhealthy.
Yeah, their dynamic is very unhealthy.
It's bad news. Yes. Okay, what about Jack Danvers?
What
did you think of that whole scene?
They're vibing.
Did you get sexual tension too?
100%.
I'm loving this. Okay, because you are way more like perceptive to things.
I was like, they're looking. Well, Keeley's always put off a vibe that she's open.
Oh yeah.
And then totally. I mean, it could be just mutual admiration, girl boss style. But I felt it.
I for sure felt it. Yep. And how cool is she that she just like the whole tampon exchanging thing? Like,
well, how could you not be turned on by Keeley just being so free about herself?
Okay, I don't know what the putting the leg up is.
Nobody does that.
Girls don't do that. Like, if anybody wanted to know, I don't think. But Keeley, of course you did.
Yeah.
But have you ever been in that situation where you needed a tampon from somebody in the stall? I've never. But I hope that if we ever were, that there's a lady as sweet and cool.
That would be amazing.
As Jack Danvers. CFO Barbara laughing at like every little thing, like ha ha ha, like overlapping.
Brown noser.
She's so funny. I really like her as an addition to this season. Okay, so the game, you guys. What did you think? Did you have any predictions going in? Because I really was like, I don't know. Obviously, it could go either way, but
the believe person in me was like, oh, they're gonna win. But then I was like, it's only episode 4.
Oh yeah,
we can't get there yet. So so I quickly was like, no, they are gonna have to lose.
Yeah.
Because what are we going to be coming back from, right?
This is true. We would peak too soon.
Yes.
Yes, and Rebecca is going nuts. Her little whatever in the hallway. And Ted is not reactive. And the Beard and Higgins and Coach don't like that. They're like, no, get more mad about it.
Yeah, so, because he's not letting anything out.
No.
He keeps everything inside.
Yes.
Which is like, it's noble in a way. That he doesn't say these, tell Nate how he feels. That he's mad or that he hurt him. But it's also unhealthy.
Yes. Now, we kind of see why Ted's methods work when the team decides to get dirty and gritty and angry.
So you shouldn't show it during a game. Maybe during a practice. I mean, I don't think it should be a secret. I was fine with them seeing it, but maybe not when they're like at their low in the middle of a game feeling desperate.
Yeah,
because now they're just all on emotion.
It gets really sloppy.
Yeah, it's not motivation now. It's just they did process. Need to process.
At first, I was kind of into it only because I watch hockey and like sometimes someone will start like a fight just to get.
But like, fight, right?
One, but you can't draw that many penalties.
When it kept going, I was just like,
you're just losing players. Yeah. Yeah, that was gross.
When they just lose the player for the whole game, because I don't really know how football works. They're done.
Oh, is it the whole game?
Well, that's what it sounded like. Yeah, they were like, now they're going to play the rest of the game with this many people.
Oh.
Now they've left this many. Oh, dang.
Oh my gosh.
It's not just like a foul and then you shoot a free throw.
Like or in hockey where it's like a 2-minute penalty or a 4-minute penalty. Yeah, I don't know.
Serious.
But Ted, again, didn't react much. But yeah, it seemed like the hateful player thing didn't work, and that's not Ted's style anyway. So then I feel like Coach and Roy really wanted him to yell at them. And
yes!
Like, I'm good.
Yeah, no.
But is it good that he didn't get it out? I don't know.
Yeah.
Ted
he's such a conundrum because it is a good thing the way he forgives, right?
Yes.
He just is like, you tried it, it didn't work. And really now they don't get that easy yelling at and then they get, the whole like, oh, well, now I've been yelled at, so, now they have to process the choices that they made.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the easy like, oh, he's yelling at me, so I'm getting yelled at.
True. Yeah.
It's hard.
I know. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, like when Keeley had to talk to Shandy about her horrible choice of the new banter logo. So I am going to say this with love. What is the point of Shandy? Because I don't think she needs to be there. Yes. I'm sorry to the actress. I'm glad you got, you got paid and you had a job. And she's so funny. But I'm trying to figure out why she's there.
I'm wondering if it is for Keeley to show her style, right? Like she did tell her right away, hey, that's not okay. Because I was like, oh, that's good. I kind of liked the way she delivered
how she handled
the
it.
feedback.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to embarrass you, but I'm going to pull you to the side and you're going to fix that.
And you're going to change that. Change it back.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe it is just to show her growing, her growth as a boss. Yeah.
Maybe she's going to have to fire her best friend. Best friend, I don't know. Friend, good friend.
Maybe.
Good old friend.
I don't know how I feel about Shandy, other than I don't know her purpose. I know she will serve her purpose. This is Ted Lasso after all.
Right.
They're not going to put just little filler.
I hope the purpose is not to sleep with Jamie.
Yeah.
Did you see how Keeley was like describing Jamie?
Okay, they're throwing us off.
Yes, I don't know.
She either ends up with Jack Danvers or Roy. This Jamie thing's not going to happen.
I feel like the Jack Danvers is just exploration fun.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, she still looks at Roy lovingly.
Yeah.
There's some sexual tension with Danvers, and then now she's talking Jamie up. So
the growth of Jamie, like, as a person, that's what worries me, is that I don't want her to wind up with Jamie, but...
I love Jamie.
I love Jamie.
But I don't love Keeley and Jamie.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because it's a new Jamie.
It's because we love Roy.
It's because we want
Damn. Well, do you think Roy's going to date the teacher? Teacher's got to come back, right?
Oh, yeah, the teacher.
She is really cool. I did like her.
I liked her too.
Damn it. So complicated.
I don't even know anymore, but
yeah.
They are trying to like make us think that it's not obvious.
Yeah. Everything is kind of creeping back in. Like, what about how Rebecca was asking about Sam?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just kind of cash, like, oh, the single players, huh? Like Sam, for example. And she's like, oh, no, Sam wasn't there. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys think? Let us know. Maybe Keeley doesn't end up with anybody, and that's okay too. But
no, it's not.
No, it's not true.
No. Well, but I also hope though that we see more of the training sessions between.
Oh yeah.
Wow, how funny are they?
Oh my god, it's little
the
butt.
Opening. Yeah. Oh, he was like, "You better come, or I'm gonna like flick your testicles or whatever."
Yeah.
He said.
I mean, I love them together. Yeah. They're like.
The whole 4 a.m. bit. The whole 4 a.m. bit.
And Jamie was like totally into it. And he was like, no, we got to get one more workout in or training session. And he's like, okay.
They're so adorable together.
Really
they'll wind up together. Just like,
they'll wind up together.
Yeah, Keeley will be with Jack. And then they don't need, they'll just be training all day.
They'll just be besties.
Who has time for a relationship when you're waking up at 4 a.m. to train?
I know.
No one.
I want to see more of this. But I don't want it to be that they're trying to make them super close so that they will be broken apart again by maybe Keeley love
or
triangle.
maybe they will both agree that know Keeley because they're such good friends.
Yes.
And break up the friendship.
Yeah.
I really can go anywhere at this point.
I know. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It shouldn't be obvious.
Man. And I like, you were right about Rupert's assistant, that she was going to be important.
Yeah.
And she is something.
Well, Rebecca's got some leverage, doesn't she?
Yes.
She's like, I saw you with
And
her.
I like how she was so good about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not, like be better to your daughter and your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, Rebecca.
I know.
I
Everybody's...
love her, too.
Oh, I know. Everybody's shown such growth, and they're still growing. So, plenty to see. All right, everybody, let us know what you thought of this episode of Ted Lasso. Please comment below and like and subscribe, and then we'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.